Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know, guys. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. Please do let me know, guys, if you are able to listen to me properly and there's no issues with my audio or the video. Please do let me know. Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Okay, that's amazing, guys. That's amazing. So, how was your day, guys? How was your day? Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How was your day, guys? How's your throat? I hope that my throat is all right now. I don't know, like, do you guys feel if my voice is good enough? I'm not coughing so far, so that's a good sign. Okay. Pretty much like any other day. Come on, Kushal. Try to make sure that the next day is a little bit more awesome than the previous day. Shriya, for girls, yes, maybe Rakhi is an awesome day. For boys, it is one of the days that we really fear. I hope many of the boys in the live chat would be able to relate that with me. Am I right, guys? Okay, so nobody was relating that to me. Okay, somebody are definitely able to relate that. Okay, great. So, one of my sisters called me up that I didn't receive my gift up till this point of time. And I was like, dude, you didn't even send me a Rakhi. You told me to buy it on my own and just what the fuck? Like, why would I send a gift to you? But of course, I have sent her something. Like, it's just taking some time to reach to her. Okay. Uh, Dodged my crush. Great success. Usually, when I was in school, I didn't used to go to like college, to school when it was the Rakhi. Like I would tell my mother that I'm not feeling so well, and she would also understand that like what is going on in my head. So yeah, I think so. Many of us must have done something like that as well. Okay. Um. Oh wait, come on, man! Like, are you studying in a boys' hostel, like boys' school or something like that? 20 rupees Rakhi, 2000 rupees gift, plus a protection worth of like 10 to 20,000 rupees. Like, we need to protect them as well. So, if we are offering our protection, so that is also worth something. Okay. Okay, so I am able to understand some of you had a great day. Some of you were able to avoid your crushes. The girls, I've seen they dig Raksha Bandhan a lot. Any guy that they want to avoid for the rest of the year, they will find that particular person and put a Rakhi on their hand. So I've seen girls enjoying Raksha Bandhan so far. Okay. Yes, Abhishek, there was no class yesterday. Okay, don't worry about it. Today is the day 3. Okay. Never asked my security guard for a gift for protecting me safely, but never mind. That's good. Okay. Thank you so much, Ram, for asking. I think so. Like I'm all right. Like I feel as if I'm all right. But yeah. Seems I'm safe. Kushal, you are in safe waters right now. Okay, so Ankita enjoys doing this. So I'm able to see that my thinking was absolutely good. Okay. Okay, so we had some fun with Raksha Bandhan as well. Anybody was offended or something like that, I don't care. Okay, we are here to learn. We are here to have some fun as well. Okay, so try to not be so offended. People get offended for the very like smallest of the things. Yeah, sometimes I also get offended for some things, like because I have not slept properly or there's no coffee at my house, so I get offended. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I need some coffee. So, okay. Thank you so much, guys, for asking. Like, I feel all right now. That is the reason why I'm taking up the boot camp. So do not mind that. And the next week, we are having some more number of boot camps. I hope that you guys have registered, or I've told you guys about it as well. So next week we are having like some boot camps by other instructors that are there at DevTown. So I'm one of these instructors. So next week we are having Sahil Rahman. He has previously worked in HP and Porsche and is currently working in Instamojo as well. He's one of our instructors. And the boot camp that he's going to take up is on deployment of machine learning, how to deploy machine learning models using Flask. So Flask is one of the backend like programs, like backend platforms, frameworks for Python. So I hope that you guys will be able to enjoy that. It is going to start on the Independence Day itself, 15th of August. And then we are having another boot camp that is going to be taken up by Anshika Gupta. She has worked in a crazy number of startups, man. Mike Kare, then you are having a Unbiased, and she's an excellent instructor as well as an excellent person. So she's going to take up with JavaScript and React.js. Let's go with styled components using React.js. Both these bootcamps, I am pleased to inform that will be in collaboration with Microsoft as well as Google. So you'll be able to receive certificates by both of the companies. Devesh, look into the Google PDG. Get it signed today. Okay, so great. The next bootcamp, of course, like you are able to see from right over here, is going to start from the 15th of August. Those guys who want to attend it, please register yourself, because like I said, only those students who are coming off to the very first time to any of our boot camps, we pardon the registration process for them. But for every other student who is there, you have to re-register yourself for any of the upcoming boot camps. So I have posted the link in the live chat, guys. You can definitely go ahead and register yourself from right over here. Okay, any bootcamp for Angular, if you have learned React, it's very easy to like shift to Angular as well, if that's your aim. But yes, in the future, down 3-4 months away, we will definitely have some bootcamps on like Angular as well. Okay. Okay, do attend the boot camps. It will be amazing to see you guys right over there. We are starting out with our campus ambassador programs. We are starting out with our community building programs. We have planned a many number of things for you guys for the entire year. So let's see if that basically like goes on in a positive direction. Your help and your support is all that matters to us. It will be great to see you guys right over there. Okay. Okay. So just give me a second. I need to get some coffee and then we'll start with our today's class. Give me a second or two. Okay. Acha, by the way, if you guys want like to have some events, like for example these boot camps itself, this is like open to all, so everybody can attend these boot camps. It is amazing to talk to you guys as well. But what I'm planning is I'm planning for the future, for September and so on and so forth, to organize these kind of boot camps for like 5 days or like 3 days or like 7 days as well, for individual colleges, like maybe grouping together 1 or 2 colleges together and to have like conducted on Zoom or Google Meet or something like that, and just for a few colleges itself. So if you guys are interested to like take up the initiative to help us like organize it in your college or something like that, we will like it will be great if you guys are able to connect with me on LinkedIn or on Instagram and let me know if you guys will be volunteering for that. because like of course we will not be able to, like, we don't know anybody from your college. So if you guys really think that your college has a lot of potential, like the students are interested, will be interested in something like that, of course it will be certified at the end of the day. And of course it will be just a boot camp for that particular college itself. It will be a lot more interactive, because right now we are not able to talk to each other a lot, like it's just live chat that we are able to have. So I want to test it out for like Zoom or some other platforms, whether it will work like good or something like that. So if you guys are interested, do reach out to me on Instagram or LinkedIn, and let me know like which college are you from, and if people will be interested right over there, where I will personally like to connect with you and will schedule a particular boot camp for your colleges. And like of course these boot camps will continuously go on. We are not going to close these boot camps or all, and I will be taking them up or some other instructor, but we are planning that every week we will be approaching 18 different colleges, 18 to 20 different colleges, and we'll be organizing like boot camps just for these colleges itself. Like so let's see if we can make this a huge success or something like that. If you guys are connected to your professors or something like that, do ask them if they would be interested in something like that. If it is official through them, through your TNP portal or through your professors itself or your HOD, then of course it would be much more better, because we would like to take this officially further and conduct boot camps like once a month in your college, or like twice in like something like that. So let's see if that basically works out good, and if it does, like it's amazing. Okay, so let's get started with our today's class, guys. Should we start with our today's class? Please do let me know. Should we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know. Great. So let's get started right away, guys. Let me just open up Collab. I was just checking up the analytics on LinkedIn as well. So we have our very own LinkedIn page for DevTown. Please do connect with us on our page as well. We are very close to 20,000 followers on our Instagram page. Like it's 19,100 or something like that. But definitely, man, it would be great to connect with you guys as well. Okay, so and he's Ashish Modi. So he's the second co-founder at DevTown. He currently works at KPMG as a data engineer. Amazing person, huge in data structures and algorithms and data science. So I'm planning to bring him up on, like, he's a bit shy when it comes to talking, but he will also definitely be coming up on some of these boot camps from right now. Okay, I would love you guys to meet him, as well as our company is a female-led, like I've already told you guys, a female-led organization with our leader, our CEO, that is Susie. So it would be amazing to like get to interact with her as well. Okay, so let's get started right away with today's class, guys. In the previous class, I think so we have completed the integer and float data structure that was there, if I am not wrong. Am I right, guys? We were right over here. We were right over here in our previous class. Like we have to do this right now. Am I right? Please do like correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't want to repeat everything like that has been covered in yesterday's class, or if I'm left something out, please do let me know. Okay, great. So let's get started right away, guys. Okay, yesterday means like in the last class. When I'm talking about yesterday, it's the last class that we had. We were talking about floats or floating point numbers. Okay, and in floating point numbers, you must have remembered that these are basically decimal numbers itself. Anything that has a decimal point is called as a floating point number. One of the major, like, this is a question that has been asked in interviews, and see, the problem with this question is that it is nowhere to be found. Like, if you are not searching specifically for this, or if you don't have a lot of experience in Python, or you have not read books in Python itself, okay, then you would not know the answer about this. because it is not available in any course anywhere else as well, because nobody deals with this. Like I said, like this is an interview question. Nobody gives a fuck about interview questions itself. They are mostly concerned with like creating projects and everything. But this is very important, because then in an interview your knowledge is being tested by these questions. So question basically is like they will just give you a random allotment of numbers itself. They will add like 40 or 50 different floating point numbers together, and they will ask whether it is equal to the answer that it should be supposed to. For example, if I'm adding 0.23 30 times, okay, what should be the answer, guys? If I'm having an if I'm doing a calculation, 0.23, okay, added 30 times, what will be the answer, guys? Can somebody let me know? 0.23 added 30 times. Please do let me know what will be the answer, guys. Yeah, last day we didn't had a class, Dikshant Sharma, don't worry about it. Just answer this, that 0.23 added 30 times, what will be the answer, guys? Guys, I'm able to see only 4 answers, and out of that only like 3 of them are correct. Are you guys able to listen to me? Okay, 6.9. Okay, 6.9 will be the answer. 0.23 added 30 times. The answer should be 6.9. But if you do that in Python, if you check, okay, so there is a logical operation that basically checks whether the left hand side, so equal to in Python, writing equal to double 2 times in Python usually checks if the left hand side, whatever is present on the left hand side, is equal to the value that is present on the right hand side or not. Right over here we are checking on the left hand side, we are having 0.23 added 30 times. On the left hand side we are having 0.23 added 30 times, and on the right hand side we are having 6.9. Okay, we want to check whether the left hand side is equal to the number present on the right hand side or not. According to us, it should be equal. Like everybody is writing the answer is 6.9. According to us, it should be equal. But when I'm running this particular line of code, you are able to see the answer is false. That is, the LHS is not equal to the RHS. Okay, the LHS is not equal to the RHS right over here. So what the fuck did happen with us right over here? Like, did we do something wrong? Who screwed up? Okay, at the end of the day. So it's not about screwing up. Okay, it's basically like this is a fact. Okay, this is the question basically. Like, why is this happening? Okay, so floats are an approximate. The answer to this question is that floats aren't an exact representation of the number that you look at. It's an approximation to the number they represent. Okay, floats are an approximation to the number they represent. In Hindi, if I'm telling you this, fuck, let me just think about it in Hindi. So फ्लोट्स जो होते हैं वो एग्जैक्ट, अरे यार मेरे इसमें भी इंग्लिश ही आएगी. सो फ्लोट्स जो होते हैं वो एग्जैक्टली लाइक जैसे 0.23 लिखा है, सो इट्स नॉट ऑलवेज 0.23. इट इज़ अ लिटिल बिट ग्रेटर दैन दैट. इट इज सेव्ड इन द मेमोरी एज अ लिटिल बिट ग्रेटर दैन दैट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लेट मी गो बैक टू माई ड्राइंग बोर्ड. If you are having 0.23 written inside of float, 0.23 in the memory, it is usually saved as 0.23 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 2 3 or something like this. Not exactly this, but you can understand. Like, I'm writing this so that you are able to understand that it is saved in the memory as something that is a little bit greater than 0.23. Okay, are you guys able to understand this or not? Are you guys able to understand this or not? Please do let me know, guys. RK, you didn't have to delete it. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I'm able to understand. Like, sometimes when I talk for a very long period of time in English, I just forget how to talk in Hindi. And when I'm talking for a very long period of time in Hindi, I forget how to talk in English. Okay, so this is a fact. Okay, you cannot do shit about it. Okay, there's nothing to be like understood. Like, I'm telling you a fact right over here. But let's now try to understand why is this the case. Why are floats not saved exactly as 0.23 but as an approximation to 0.23, where in reality it is being saved a little bit greater than that? Why is this the case? Now this is the case because, okay, this is the case because there's something called as precision. Okay, how many of you don't understand what is precision in mathematics? This is not related to computer science. Okay, this is basically 11th standard mathematics that is there. The term precision, that is up till what particular decimal point do you want your answer to showcase, like to be showed to? For example, if you're dividing two numbers, up till what decimal point your answer should be like shown to you, that is called as precision. How many of you are not able to understand the term precision even after I've explained it to you? How many of you are not able to understand the term precision, guys? Please do let me know. How many of you are not able to understand precision, guys? Please do let me know. So, like I said, accuracy and precision is very different. Okay. How can I explain accuracy and precision to you? Um, Precise is something that is how close are you to. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try to understand first of all the difference between precision and accuracy using an example. Okay, let's fuck this up. Okay, let's try to understand this first of all. This is the first time that I'm using this example, so pardon me if I'm like not being able to like make you guys understand this. Let's say that we are having a target practice. Okay, we are having two target practices right over here. You have 5 darts that you can throw. Okay, you're having 5 darts that you can throw anywhere on these target, and this is the bullseye in the middle. You are having your red color bullseye. Okay, this is your bullseye right over here. Now we are going to plot our like darts, so I have to throw darts right over there on these two target practices. Okay, the results are something like this. So when I am throwing the targets, okay, I'm getting my darts, 5 darts thrown like this. Okay, these are the 5 darts that I threw on my target. And this is another particular person. Let's say that this is Ashish has also thrown the darts. Okay, he and this is the result that he or she was able to get. Okay, this is the result that he or she was able to get. Okay, the 5 darts thrown by me, that is in blue on the left hand side, 5 darts thrown by Ashish on the right hand side. Right over here, the answer was the red bullseye. Okay, the answer was the red bullseye. In this particular example, which was thrown by me, the all the darts were very close to the target itself. Although each of them are spaced out separately. Okay, they are not like together. Okay, they are not very close to each other, but they are very close to the answer. They are very close to the answer, that is the bullseye. Okay, so this is called as precise. Okay, precision, that is how close were you to the answer. Okay, how close were you to the answer itself. Whereas accuracy is like every single time Ashish threw the dart, all the darts landed almost at the same point. It does not matter where it is, but they landed at the same point itself. Okay, they are like very close to each other, although they are far away from the real answer, from the jackpot. They are far away, but all the darts are very close to each other. That is what is referred to as accuracy. Okay, this is what is referred to as accuracy. Okay, so don't get confused between precision and accuracy. In mathematics, when you're dividing two numbers, for example, 3 divided by 7, if you are having something like this, okay, you want to write down the answer in decimal points. In that particular case, up till how many digits, up till how many decimal points are you able to give me the answer? What is your maximum capacity to give me the answer? Up till how many number of decimal points? That will be referred to as your precision. Okay, that will be referred to as your precision in decimals itself. That will be referred to as your precision in decimals itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So here we need to refer to precision as up till how many decimal points am I able to give you the answer. Now, if I'm saving something as just 0.23, if I'm saving my number in the memory as just 0.23, I will be able to give you the answer up till 2 decimal points itself. I won't be able to give you the answer. So, for example, we are doing 0.23 divided by 100. I won't be able to give you the example for much more. Okay, I won't be able to give you the example for much more number of decimal points itself. I won't be able to give you the example answer for much more number. See, here we are not talking about precision and accuracy. That was just like one of the members asked that particular question, that both of them are same or not. So that is the reason why I was explaining that. Here we are dealing with the number of decimal points that are there. Okay, so we don't even need to care ourselves with accuracy. Okay, so right over here, try to understand this. If I'm just saving it in the memory as 0.23, in that particular case I will be able to give you the answer up till 2 decimal points itself. Okay, so 0.23 divided by 100, I will be able to give you the answer as 0.00. That's it, because in the memory I cannot store much more number of decimal points. Due to this factor, to be able to improve the number of like decimal points, okay, to be able to improve the precision of the arithmetic that you're doing at any point of time, floats tend to store these numbers as the largest possible decimal value that they are able to have, and then increasing it a little bit at the end, so that they are able to keep the precision of any kind of mathematics that is happening. Are you guys able to understand why 0.23 is getting saved in the memory as 0.23000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000 provide the decimal answer up till these many number of decimal points. Provide the decimal answer up till these many number of decimal points. Are you guys able to understand that? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand that? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand that? Please do let me know. Please, guys, be a bit quicker about it. Great. So then why adding like 0.23 30 times gives us the answer as not equal to 6.9? Okay, why is that the case? Now what is happening is, when you are adding to 0.23, when you are adding 0.23 plus 0.23 right over here, what is happening is it is adding 0.23 0.23 together. It is adding these two numbers together. So the last few decimal points that exist, okay, the last few decimal points that exist right over there, they are also getting added up. It increases that particular like minimal number of decimal point that is there. It will become 246 at the end. It will become 0.460000000246. Again, it is very small. Okay, just adding it 1 2 3 or 4 times as well, this is too small. Okay, it can be ignored. Okay, Python just ignores it. When it is too small, Python just ignores it. But when we are adding 0.23 30 times, this ending trailing numbers that were there at the end of the decimal number starts adding up, starts piling up, and it comes to a point where Python is not able to ignore those ending trailing digits as well. So that is the reason why when you are adding 0.23 30 times, okay, 0.23 when added, so let's see what happens. 0.23 30 times, let's see what is the answer. It is equal to 6.90000000006 right over there. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? It is not able to like ignore that trailing decimal. It is not able to ignore that trailing decimal. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. But there is a there's a problem in this as well. Let me give you another googly. Okay, if I am removing this, if I'm removing all this 30 and I'm multiplying it by 30, instead of adding it 0.23 30 times, I'm multiplying it by 30. What will be the answer? Instead of adding 0.23 30 times, if I'm multiplying it by 30, what will be the answer, guys? Can you guys guess? Like, it's a random guess. If you're not able to, like, don't know the answer, just guess it. Okay, that's the reason why I'm asking. It should be fun. Okay. So if I'm multiplying 0.23 by 30, if I'm running this, the answer comes to be exactly 6.9. Why is that the case? So what happens right over here in addition, when you are adding two numbers up, Python does not know that both the numbers are the same number. When you are adding 0.23 plus 0.23, it's 0.46. Then you're again adding 0.23 to it. Now you are adding 0.46 to 0.23. So Python does not know that you are actually adding 0.23 30 times. Python has no clue. So he's not able to do any kind of optimization on it. It is not able to do any kind of optimization on it because it does not know if all the numbers are the same or are different. Okay, Python has no clue about it. But when you are multiplying a number, when you are having 0.23 multiplied by 30, there Python knows that every single time the number is going to be the same. I'm to add 0.23 30 times. Python knows that. So here it does an optimization. It just ignores the decimal point after every addition. It will add two 0.23 together. It will ignore the decimal point, create a new decimal point 0.0000123. So 0.46 0.0000123. It will again add. It will create 0.69 0.00000. It will remove everything. It will put up 1 to 3 at the end. So here Python is able to do an optimization, and due to that particular factor, instead of getting 6.900006, you're able to get exactly 6.9. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, that why Python is able to do an optimization right over there? In addition, it was not able to, it has no idea that all the numbers are the same. Okay, in multiplication, because it's a multiplication, in just one sentence, you are able to understand that it just has to add the same number again and again. So you are able to create an optimization right over there. Okay, this is a very important, very important fact for interview preparation, especially for Python, data analysis, data scientist, data analyst, data engineer positions. If you are trying to get into data science, machine learning, AI, it's a very important concept, guys. Okay, it took us some time to understand it, but it is very important. Okay, great. So let's move on to the next particular data type that we need to study. Boolean data type, comparison and logical operators. Now, Boolean data types, comparison and logical operators is something that you have already done in your physics classes. Okay, in your, I think so, 10th or 11th standard physics, electronics, you have already done this. Let's see this. Okay, Boolean is another data type that is commonly used in Python. Bool, or that is a short form for Boolean, okay, can have a value of either true or false. Okay, can have the value of either true or false. Okay, so now this is something that you have already seen in physics via 1 and zeros. Okay, you had that entire Boolean algebra that you studied, ones and zeros. You had your AND gate, your OR gate, your NOR gate, your XOR gate. Okay, so all these different stuff you have already studied in your physics classes, and that is what comes up as a data type in Python. But instead of calling it as ones and zeros, you call it as true and false values. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, for example, if I wanted to create a true value right over here, okay, you are having Python awesome. Okay, you are having Python awesome is equals to true. That is how you are able to create a true value. We keep that in mind, that T needs to be capital, okay, and F needs to be false. Okay, in false, F needs to be capital as well. Okay, just keep that in mind, guys. Okay, so right over here, you can use comparison operators to compare two values to give you a Boolean result. For example, is 3 greater than 1, guys? Is 3 greater than 1, guys? Please do let me know. Is 3 greater than 1, guys? Please do let me know, guys. Is 3 greater than 1, guys? Please do let me know. Jennifer, I will just repeat it for you. Okay, in interviews, you have to speak in English. If your English is weak, this is an excellent chance for you to sit into these boot camps and try to improve your English by listening to them. Okay, listening to us. Otherwise, start watch. If you don't want to study, just start watching English based, subtitle based TV series or something like that. It will also increase your like capability of speaking good English. Okay, so yes, 3 is greater than 1, so this will be replaced by true, and the value that will be saved inside of A would be true. So let's see this. Okay, so 3 greater than 1, yes. So print A is true right over here. Similar to that, if you are moving further, you can check for greater than equal to, you can check for less than, you can check for less than equal to, you can check for equal to, whether the left hand side is equal to the right hand side or not, so that is equal to. You can check for not equal to, so that is an exclamation mark, and then equal to, so is left hand side not equal to right hand side? Yes, 3 is not equal to 1, so the answer that you will be getting would be again true right over here. These are called as comparison operators, because you're comparing two values to give you a result right over there. Okay, the next particular thing is your Boolean algebra. Okay, that is your Boolean algebra, your AND gate, your OR gate, your NOR gate. So all these different gates that you studied in physics, I'm taking it for a consideration that you guys already know all these gates. Am I right, guys? You guys are familiar with all these gates? Please do let me know. For those who are not familiar with it, how did you end up in college, man? Like, it is like, I think the 10th or 11th standard physics. Okay, I'm considering that you all know about your AND gate and OR gate, at least that. Okay, I'm not thinking about other gates, but at least AND and OR gate you guys are familiar with. Okay, so right over here, what we are having is rent is 1,200. Okay, rent is 1,200 right over here. Okay, is affordable is equals to rent greater than 1,000 and rent less than 2,000. First of all, we'll replace rent by its value, that is 1,200. Again, we'll be replacing it by 1,200 right over here. Is 1,200 greater than 1,000? Yes, 1,200 is greater than 1,000, so this will be true. Okay, is 1,200 less than 2,000? Yes, 1,200 is less than 2,000, so it will be true as well. And you are having 1 and 1. Okay, you are having 1 and 1, that is true and true on both the sides. So when both are 1 or both are true, the answer is always true. Okay, so you will get true as your final answer. So is affordable should be equal to true. So let's check that. Let's go back, let's put it up originally how it was. Let's run this particular line of code. Let's see the answer, and the answer is true. Okay, so I hope that that was very clear to you. Please do let me know, guys. I hope that was easy and very clear to you. Please do let me know. It's too hot right over here, man. Okay, so let's continue further from right over there. Then you're having the exact same thing. There's rent is greater than 1,000 and rent is less than 2,000. We already know that the answer for this is true right over here. We'll just replace that by true, and we are getting not true. We want to check whether something is not true. What is not true, guys? Is the inverse of true, that is false. So not true basically inverts the bool value from true to false. Okay, so the final answer should be false. Is affordable should be false right over here. So let's check. Okay, so this is the original code that we were having. Let's run this code, and we should be able to get false as our answer. Okay, we should be able to get false as our answer right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So the next data type that we are going to study about is these strings. Okay, Python has another data type in its toolkit called as strings, and as the name suggests, it deals with the characters, words, and text. For example, just like you are having a string of pearls, okay, you are having a string of, let's say, yeah, so a string of pearls, similar to that, like a thread of pearls. Similar to that, right over here, you are having a thread of, or a string of characters. Okay, it can contain characters, it can contain numbers, it can contain special characters, it can contain anything that you want, it can contain spaces. Okay, so right over here, as you're able to see, you can create a string using both double quotation marks as well as single quotation marks. It does not matter. Okay, you can use both double quotation marks as well as single quotation marks to create a string. Okay, so if I am like running this particular right over here, you are able to see that we are getting shape AI printed on our screen. Okay, it does not matter whether we are using double quotation marks or single quotation marks. Okay, so the next thing that you can look at is that we can have capital letters, we can have small letters, we can have special characters, we can have numbers, we can have spaces inside our string itself. It does not matter. Okay, it can contain anything inside of it, and it is very easy to use as well. Okay, Jennifer, if you are not stopping in the live chat, I will permanently ban you from this channel. Okay, do not disturb the other students. If you don't want to study, shut the fuck up. Okay, not disturb the other students. Whoever is here for learning purposes, answer only that much that I'm asking. Don't be over smart. Okay. Okay, so let's continue from right over there. For example, we have already seen, so we can see the type. Okay, using the type, that is an inbuilt function in Python. Okay, you can see the type of any object inside of Python. For example, Moto is the string that we created right over here. Moto is the string that we have created right over here. So you want to check the type of Moto. Okay, let's run this particular line of code. You're able to see that we are able to get the type as str. Okay, we are able to get the type as str right over here. That is a short form for string. So Moto has the data type of string itself. Okay, so let's see now, what if you want to have like a quotation mark inside of a string itself. Now see how Python like determines if a particular text is a string or not is actually pretty simple. Okay, it starts from a quotation mark. Okay, this particular person needs to be banned from my... I think so, that should work. Okay, so you use type to basically check the data type of any particular object. Okay, in Python, so you are basically checking the data type of a particular object in Python, right? That's the reason why you use type. Okay, so right over here, Python identifies a string using the double quotation mark or whatever quotation mark that you're using to like get a particular, like to start a particular string. It will try to find another that exact. So if you're starting it with a single quotation mark, it will try to find another single quotation mark to end the string. Okay, if you're starting with a double quotation mark, like right over here I'm starting with a double quotation mark, Python will try to find another double quotation mark to end the string. Okay, so right over here Python is ending the string here itself. Okay, because it is able to find another double quotation mark. According to Python, this is your string. After that, you have written some gibberish. Okay, that is not a part of this string. You have written some gibberish. Then again, you started a new string and then you ended it. Okay, so this is what Python is able to identify, and this is not what you want to do. If you are trying to run this particular line of code, you will get an error. Okay, saying that you are having a syntax error. Okay, you have made some grammatical error right over there. Okay, so Python provides two ways to handle this problem. The first way is, for example, if you want to have double quotation marks inside your string itself, you want to use double quotation mark inside your string, then start your string with a single quotation mark. Okay, so Python will try to find another single quotation mark to end the string. It will go through your entire string trying to find another single quotation mark that it will find at the end of the entire stuff, and there you will be able to get like the okay, this is the entire string right over here. The same goes on for let's just copy paste this entire thing. Let's not write this up. Let's say that you want to contain single quotation mark inside your string. Okay, you want to contain single quotation mark inside your string like this, then you can start the string with a double quotation mark, because then Python will be trying to find another double quotation mark to end the string. So you can easily use a single quotation mark anywhere inside your string itself. But what if you want to include both a double quotation mark as well as a single quotation mark inside the string? Both of them you want to have it. Then what to do about it? For that, Python has something called as an escape character. Okay, Python has something called as an escape character, or you might be familiar with it as a backslash. Okay, you might be familiar with it as a backslash right over there. Okay, so what happens with a escape character is that, for example, this is your string. You are starting with a single quotation mark. Okay, you are containing a double quotation mark inside the string. You also have another single quotation mark that is there inside the string itself. So if there was no backslash, okay, if there was no backslash, Python would have started from the first quotation mark and then ended the string at the second quotation mark itself. Okay, you don't want to have that. So what you're doing is you're using the escape character or the backslash to basically tell Python that the next character after this particular backslash has no special value to you. This is what Python is. If I am Python, if I'm reading this particular line of code, okay, when I reach backslash, what I'm able to understand from that backslash is that the next character, okay, backslash is basically telling me that next character after me has no special value to you. Okay, it has no special value to you. You can move on with your life. Okay, you don't have to look at it, just print it out. Okay, you don't have to think about it, just move on. It has no special value to you, so I will just continue further up till and unless I have found out the next single quotation mark. Okay, that is how your backslash functions. Backslash basically tells Python that the next character, that is the single quotation mark, has no special meaning to me. This is not the end of the string itself. This is not the end of the string. This is a normal quotation mark. Just ignore it, move further. So when I'm running this line of code, as you're able to see, we are still able to get our single quotation mark inside the string as well. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Great, amazing, guys, amazing. So let's continue from right over there. The next particular thing is called as concatenation of strings. Okay, we have seen, okay, everybody is able to understand. Okay, great. So right over here, you have seen, like, for example, if you're doing 3 plus 2, the answer would be 5. Okay, you are having this as well as the arithmetic operation. Okay, you are using the plus symbol to do arithmetics when you are using it with integers and floats. But when you are using the same plus symbol on strings, something amazing happens. Okay, that is called as concatenation. Okay, if you are having two strings, let's say hello, and you are having a world at the end of it, okay, and you are using a plus symbol in between them, it will just concatenate them together. It will just attach them together to form a new string. Okay, basically this plus symbol acts like some part of the Power Rangers sword that was there. Like basically, like it was like 3 cars and then they combined together to form a Power Rangers. I don't know what they attach themselves to, but still, like this is what like the concatenation property also works. You are having two strings, it will attach it to form a single string. Okay, similar to that, right over here you are having hello, then you're attaching a space at the end, then you're attaching world at the end. So if I'm running this particular line of code, you will be able to see that we are getting two strings that are being generated, that is the hello world and then hello space world. Okay, so this is what is being generated right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. This is called as concatenation. Okay, this is called as concatenation in every single language that is there. So are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. In the description of the video itself, okay, shit, somebody asked for the notebook. Okay, Ru Rushendra, the link to the notebook is down in the description of the video itself. You will be able to find it, link to notes. Okay, so there you will be able to find it. Please do check it out. Okay, now if I'm doing the exact same thing, okay, but with multiplication. So what is multiplication? Multiplication is nothing else but repeated addition. Okay, multiplication is nothing else but repeated addition that is there. So if you are having, okay, if you're having word is equals to hello and you're multiplying it by 5, what would happen, guys? Can somebody give me the answer? What will happen, guys? Can somebody give me the answer? Word multiplied by 5. What will be the answer, guys? Word like multiplication is just repeated addition. Okay. Ishita, I'm so sorry, but you are wrong. Word is your variable name. Okay. Please keep that in mind. Don't forget about it. Okay. It will print hello. Okay, Sneha. What is this? Word is your variable name, guys. We have talked about it. Okay, so if you are having word multiplied by 5, it will word contains hello inside of it. So it will be hello printed 5 times. So if I'm running this particular line of code, as you are able to see right over here, that will be hello printed 5 times on your screen. Okay, and there will be no space because the word hello has no space inside of it. Okay. Okay, great. So, but you cannot do anything else on strings. Okay, you cannot do division. If you try to do division on strings, you will get unsupported operand types division for str and str. You cannot divide a string with a string. You cannot perform subtraction on two words. Okay, you cannot perform subtraction on a string. Again, it will give you an error right over here. So please keep this in mind, guys. Okay. Okay, the next is your len function. Okay, there's another inbuilt function in Python, that is the len, or the length function, that gives the length of a particular string. That is the number of characters present in a string. For example, for DevTown, can you guys let me know how many characters are present in this particular string, guys? Can you guys let me know how many characters are present in this particular string, guys? Please let me know. Sai Vardhan, we have already pushed out courses on Java on our website. I think so. You are not familiar with it. Sorry, not on website, on our YouTube channel itself. Sorry, my mistake. So if you go to our YouTube channel, I think so inside your channel, that is my channel, inside our playlists, okay, you should be able to find Java core concepts. Okay, there are 30 videos right over here, as you are able to see. There are some more videos that we are going to push up very soon right over here. This is from scratch. You don't need to know anything, and you can learn the Java to the absolute advanced level in this entire thing. And it has been created by a particular person who is working in HCL technologies. So do go through it. I think so it should be very helpful for you guys. Okay. Okay, so many of you have given a lot of different answers to me. The correct answer is that the space is also counted. The space is also a character. So it is 4 plus 4, that is 8 is the correct answer. So if I'm running this particular line of code, you'll be able to see that we are getting 8 as the answer. Like I said, the space is also counted as a character itself. Length will give the number of characters in your string. Okay, please do remember this, guys. Okay, type and type conversion revision. Okay, so you're having type right over here. You can use, like we have already said, type basically gives out the data type of a particular item or our object present in Python. Okay, so right over here we have represented 75 as an integer, we have represented 75 as a float, we have represented 75 as a string. The same value we are able to represent it in 3 different data types. If I'm running this particular line of code, you will be able to see that we are getting int, float, str and bool as our answers for the type of each of these objects right over there. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Great. My glass is bigger than my head, like it's so huge, or else my head is very small. Like both could be the case. Okay, we have already seen how to convert an integer to a float and a float to an integer as well. Do you guys remember this? Please do let me know. Do you guys remember this? Please do let me know. Great. So right over here, you can also so for example, right over here, I want to concatenate some strings together. So you cannot concatenate an integer with a string or an integer with a float. Oh, sorry, or a string with a float or something like that. You can only concatenate two strings together. Okay, you can only concatenate two strings together. Okay. So right over here, as you're able to see, marks is a particular integer. Okay, marks is a particular integer. So I cannot directly concatenate if try to do that. Okay, if I try to do something like this, so I scored and then plus marks right over here, I will get an error. If I'm running this particular line of code, you will be able to see that we get an error that you can only concatenate string, not integer, to a string. Okay, we are getting this error right over here. Okay, why you left your job and came for teaching? So my job ends usually at like 4 or 5:30 itself. So I have a lot of free time. Instead of like, I don't have anything to do and I love teaching. So I have some free time. So I usually come up here to teach you guys. So I like it. Like, it's really enjoyable for me. Like, and I want to make sure that in the next 1 year, 2 years, I want to bring a change. Like, the current situation of these students are like really very shitty. Like, you won't even believe it. I've seen some companies selling courses and students buying. Like, I got to know that almost 10,000 students every single month are buying these courses for almost like 5,000 rupees or something like that. And they teach HTML, CSS, JavaScript inside of it. They teach like Python and machine learning when like, and that's just shit. Like, you cannot learn Python and machine learning in just like 10 hours or 12 hours. Like, that is what they are offering. So I thought that, okay, like, I want to bring a change. I want to make sure that you guys are like at least knowledgeable enough that nobody scams you off. Okay, like, that is what I want. Like, I want to make sure that these students are smart enough to identify that somebody is trying to pull up shit under them. Okay, so try to make sure that you guys try to act smart. Okay, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python. Okay, these are all the topics that are right now taught to 10 standard students. Okay, in CBSE, if you were from CBSE right now, check your books. These are the topics that are being taught to 9, 10th, and 11th standard students, 12th standard students right now in school. Nobody is going to get placements or even internships or even anything using this. Be smart, be better, be intelligent enough. Okay? Yeah, Fran and Sri, we will be teaching the same as well. Okay? Yeah, we will be teaching NumPy and Pandas as well. Do not worry about it. Okay? Okay, so we need to convert these marks from an integer to a string. So it's very simple. You just put it up in brackets. You just write str in front of it. You have converted your marks from an integer to a string. So now you can easily like concatenate two strings together. So now when I'm running this, you will get no issues and you will be able to get your answer as well. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. When was DevTown started? So actually we started out as Shape AI. That was our original name. We started almost 2 years back. But later on, like due to some creative differences, we changed our name to DevTown. That happened back in November or November or December last year, 2021. We changed our name, we rebranded ourselves, and right now we call ourselves as DevTown. Okay. Okay, great. So we'll stop right over here. I will show you the attendance for today, guys. Shit, I didn't want it to search for attendance. I needed to search for forms. Okay, let me just create a new form right over here. Give me a second, guys. There's a lot of different forms that I'm having right over here, so it will take me a minute or two to identify them. Kuldeep Wakode. No issues in that, Kuldeep. We'll see that in 7 days. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. If I increase my speed and you guys are not able to understand anything, then that is not what I aim for. If it takes me like 10 days to complete the bootcamp, I will take the time to make sure that you guys are able to understand every single thing that I'm teaching. For me, that is much more important. There's no limit. Like of course, we say that it's a 7 days bootcamp because that is our aim. But if it goes on for 8 days, if it goes on for 9 days, we usually extend it. We want to make sure that you guys are able to understand everything. That is my definition of teaching. Hey, there's no like where I'm supposed to go. Like I'm not going anywhere. I can take it up for 8, 9 days as well. For me, it's very important that you guys are able to understand everything properly. Okay. Okay, let me just show you the QR code right now. Day 3 UG. So right over here, guys, you can go ahead, take a screenshot or like pause the video or whatever you want to do. This will be the QR for today's class itself. You can go ahead and scan it and you will be able to understand, like you will be able to get the form for the day 3, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that should be more than sufficient, guys. So let's meet tomorrow at the right time. I will continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.